atasnya nanti aja gampang tuh. Coba ini sebelum nongol nih refresh dong. Refresh. Masuk tuh. Mulai. Nih. Yes, sih. Dengan nah, baru bisa komen. Pas ada mau sendiri malah tahu ada gampang lah. Coba. Print. Nggak bisa dong. Sore kita siapa? Cari ngomong deh. Tes 1 2 3. Tes. Ada? Tes. Coba. Suara in game loh. Suara ini ya in game yang itu. Kita tes. Pas lah itu. Ya udah. Nah nih. Majuin seratnya. Udah dibunuh. Oke, bagian siapa? Default. Bisa ambil. Keluar. Ini mana yang bisa? Wah, dalam data Gak semakin. Oh, ada spiral. Ya apa di kayak mana baca komennya? Mana? Aku juga HP-nya ini untuk baca komen. Nih. Nah, nih, komen di sini, gak usah dikeluarin. Ini kecilin udah, nggak kali main. Nih, komen taruh mana kek? Kayaknya beli yang itu, yang ketiga itu. Ya
Ada
kan?
loh, ada standnya loh kita. Bentar.
Jaga. Panas.
Itu ngawangin ya. Mindsetnya ada yang balas tadi ya. Salah dong wifi-nya. Terus refill. Oh enggak.
Kenapa? Emang dia ngerti? Ini komen siapa? Disebutin lah.
Siapa nih pagar hitam nih? Halo. Aku bosan nggak? Jadi ya main Genshin aja.
Sudah masuk ya dok? Masuk kan? Sudah. Coba dia ngomong, dia ngomong. Tes hamam.
Sorry ya jangan sih.
Ya dah. Ini sekarang sedikit nggak kan? Kamu jangan salah.
Halo, Detlito. Hey, itu mah udah tamat gue aja. Kampret. Gue udah berapa hari gak login sih. Main lagi.
see everything.
gambarku sama. Besok aku lihat deh. Bisa jadi kesini.
Huh? Do you also see Navia and Clorand over there? They look like they might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on.
Still no dice?
Not at all. And I've asked Lynette's ears.
What about...
I've asked.
Navia, Clorand, what's up?
Oh my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners. How are you all doing?
Huh.
Huh?
Yep, this is our chance.
Hah?
Do you need...
Oh,
Whoa, for real?
Absolutely. We...
Traveler, would you join us and play
Mara, she'll say...
It's a new game...
Ever heard of the table?
That sounds super...
Clorand and I are. And when they asked.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Anyway, this...
So.
That's not a problem.
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
Well, that's all.
Woohoo! I'll go grab.
The script, man.
The club introduced a in this iteration. On top of that, in order to increase...
Wow, you're...
I look forward to
Why don't you go meet up with.
Sounds good.
You say.
I just hope...
Jadi main palu nih.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You're back.
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll be joining us for the game then?
Linny, Farina!
I'm sure it'll be...
Well,
If you're interested...
I think.
Do you participate?
You could say that.
Right.
Wow. Hyman's so used.
Surely, I maintain a clear boundary, but in my...
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've... Is that so?
So you...
Stop yang streaming dulu mana?
Hah?
Stop yang streaming.
OBS. Kanan bawah kan harus begini. Nanti lah baru bentar kok. Masa mau di-stopin? Kenapa harus stopin? Nanti lah.
I'm back! Here, allow me to introduce you to the script manager, Mr. Florian.
Nanti sambil download kayak mana lah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Apa?
Oh, that sounds like a. It's nothing. It's the least. Anyway, this script was adapted. Oh, no problem. Their story can be traced.
Jam.
In that case.
Whoa. Just.
I see many a determined gaze before.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific...
It's the... Please check all your...
Sounds good.
Kita baru berapa menit gimana? Berapa menit?
Gitu. Nggak sebenarnya di sini sih kawan. Udah ada aja. Viral deh orang nonton banyak Genshin itu. Saya dibantuin biasa kayak gitu. Komen. Nggak tahu. Jadi kita mau udah gini. Judulnya kayak bantuin spiral tuh gitu. Apa temenin spiral tuh.
Baru juga belum
They really have thought of everything. Even the phaetometer,
It's a card that's you.
And what about all the deserted...
That's what the message said.
Really? That's so...
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
I think you might be.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found,
The desserts are great.
First, please pick... You can find in a brief... In this story, everyone...
ooh, nice.
As hunters,
Swordsman.
why don't you share it?
Huh. Kind of like in real life. So, for...
Yep. It can be any name you like.
You can use your real name too if you want. Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different...
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the name Linny.
Next up is the skill sheet.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for.
So, should we...
Not necessarily. For example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand. That will give us more options if we run into any situations we can't negotiate.
Oh, interesting. Let me see. I'll take...
Well, that leaves us. What do you? Gotta say that. Ooh, so what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these two skills?
Coba.
Banget.
Let's see. Oh, looks like you each have enough points to choose one.
You've all picked...
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cost?
For example... I saw...
The script's world-building rules, huh?
Oh, that's not for us to worry about, my friend. Just learn the skills that interest you. And the GM will take care of the rest.
Suara aja kecil dulu ya. Oh, oke. Sorry.
All right, you've convinced Paimon. Let's learn summon then.
Nah,
Paimon can't wait to see what kind of thing shows up.
Nah,
Well, now that everyone's more or less finished creating their characters,
coba dengar.
begin.
Tes lagi deh.
Tes.
Some of our players are doing this for the first time, though. Let me ask, would you like to play on easy?
What's the difference between the two?
Well, for example, if you choose to play
Orang
in
game-nya?
authentic mode, if you choose
Gak ada. Gede
Kecil.
dikit. Sampai setting-setting aja kamu masih awal.
Huh? Oh, come on.
Mana
Don't
jelas
worry
suara
about
game ya.
that.
Sabar.
Never knowing what you might have to...
All right, Then I'll mark down Farina.
What about you, dear partner? How would you like?
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. No need to worry about the pesky phaetometer. Pretty.
Honestly, I don't think Clorand would.
Pas nggak?
No promises.
Ditanyain nonton tuh.
Pas nggak nih?
Well, anyway, speaking of the
Makanya
story.
iya.
Well, that's a long time. Soon, a
Agak
group
kurang gede suara game. Udah ini pas oke sakit kalian. Ya kalau ini.
Sometime later, as you inhale, your eyes
Ini
meet,
udah harus dibaca.
and you.
You're all Marcia. What say you to try?
Okay, my name is.
Hey,
You can do it, for Paimon is Paimon.
I've been studying. Oh, welcome.
You open your envelopes to the honorable, the lands outside.
The
Panjang
scriptwriter must
kali
be.
lu kuisnya.
Yet,
I carefully read.
you see a
Oh, good idea.
You look up, and
Why don't we go check out that?
as you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather we're having today, don't you think?
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of.
Oh, come. Nothing turns a
You didn't even.
That.
So you're someone who. Hey, did she just? Me?
Clorian, this isn't getting.
Are you sure? In that case,
Oh, iya, biasa.
Whoa!
you remain silent as you prepare a pot and fire to use for cooking. The woman stares at you with her mouth agape as you skillfully cut the ingredient. After some time, a rich aroma.
Please have some food.
Masih banyak banget tolong.
Oh, you were.
So what had you?
A horde of monsters.
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
I'm not.
Do you know where he was sent?
It all happened so fast. When we said our goodbyes, he couldn't even tell me.
You have our thanks, friend.
Nih, kuasa banyak banget deh. Why?
Always get.
You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city. As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Karena story gue jelas selama ini. Iya dong. Banyak banget story questnya. Mana ntar mau update lagi.
Pardon me, sir.
That depends.
How about?
What do you...
Surely.
what do you...
Whoa, what a nasty guy.
But he still might have information we need. Sir, we came to. If you happen to be well informed and know it.
Oh.
Those monsters are We have limited reserve...
Wait,
Who knows?
That is
All right,
you know, it.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Gimana lagi nih?
Oh, how about the city square? Follow me.
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low. He doesn't seem to notice your approach.
Tapi siapa main
Still
ke
immersed
konten
in his
disuruh
own
balik lagi
thoughts,
ke monster.
he shakes his head and lets out a long sigh.
This guy seems promising enough. Hello, sir. Is there...
Oh, wait. Oh,
You recognize us?
yes, yes!
What happened?
Alas. However,
Are there...
it's not a... Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. When I was a child, to be
Well, you can rest easy.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His...
Still,
although...
I see.
All right, be careful. They're actively Even one of our kindest ministers has turned into a boorish and...
Talk about being
I feel bad for him. Huh?
Aye, brave hunters.
If I understood correctly.
exactly.
Well,
Well, Clarence,
I wouldn't say...
Sure.
Paimon wants to know.
no.
Huh? So you mean anyone could become a Marashose hunter?
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is... Still, most people dropped out at the early stages. And others...
What kind of monsters did that?
The land of Fontaine, one of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria, used his power...
Now, wait a second.
Well, I wasn't planning on going in...
Wait, but the...
From my master...
I'm... Absolutely.
Let's not... Responding to a yet.
Ah.
Is that really... Speaking of an... I vote monster.
Well said, Miss Furry.
What about you, partner? It's
All right.
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
Wow, itu
You there! Outsiders, halt!
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles. Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city earlier, so I'll only ask this once. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since...
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
bagi pemoderator.
Have you ever...
Marashose
Ini
Hunt.
pemoderator.
Ya,
The
tuh lah.
fairy...
Bisa apa jadi moderator? Kayak gitu kan? Nanti ngomong kan dikit-dikit gini, gini.
Apa.
Using your
Itu.
knowledge...
I'm a doctor by trade. Please let me redress your wound.
Kayak itu.
You don't have to suffer like this.
The man appears somewhat
Oh,
disgruntled at having been exposed, but soon relents and raises his leg for you to take a better look. He allows you to
Konstantin
apply
loh.
a poultice
Apa
of
itu?
specialized medicine to the wound,
Ay, apa sih?
and it appears to bring him much relief.
Ini lagi dari.
The tension in his brow
Reference.
eases. Oh, right. Guess you lot might actually be real Marashose hunters after all. In any case, you've successfully treated my wound. So,
Lanjut dulu
what do you
main.
want to know?
Do you know where we can find...
He informs you
komennya.
of some of our new...
Oh, please,
Oh,
sir.
no.
Hearing you say that,
Oh,
those
bisa komen
monsters
sama aku,
aren't
Bang.
greatest hope of
Halo,
the god.
Kanahaya. Kanahaya.
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick,
Belum,
leave this
belum
place.
100%
Turn
aku.
around and don't look back, they yell.
Aduh, Nathan ya. Malesnya. Nathan besok nggak sih?
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see all the signs point to one thing.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters might still be around.
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged. They close in on you without fear. You get the impression that, in their blood,
Besok nggak tahu gacha apa enggak.
your battle round
Bingung sih mau gacha siapa di banner selanjutnya.
Time to shine! Watch out!
the next battle round begins
Mana cara makin apa ya?
now.
Feeling lucky? This one's got your name on it!
Cerita bodoh.
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment. Before
Oh,
Kalian mau
thank
gacha juga kah?
goodness it's over.
We're
Besok.
lucky the Marashose hunt.
I never knew the phytometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict.
just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
A suspicious...
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so
As you investigate with the monsters,
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
Nah, bisa itu. Dah. Ikan tadi sih.
with everyone's help, even without
Makes sense. We were...
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it.
yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who...
Wait, is that...
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game...
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe.
Well, if donating it...
looks like you're facing well,
Wow.
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all or because the story.
Here, here!
Yeah, that won't work for me either.
Oh,
Lynette will
sih,
give me an
terima
earful if I
kasih
get home
dapat
too
ternyata
late.
kali ini
I
dapat.
understand how you
Gacha-gacha
feel.
aja,
Yeah.
percaya aja sama
We
aku.
have to change venue.
Kalau udah dapet ya sudah.
There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed to an indoor set for the next part of the script.
Whoa.
Well, even if we end... that's just a coincidence, okay? And anyway, Paimon really
Well,
Kamu gacha siapa?
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern. My earliest
What a heavy.
master was my first ever toy was a short sword. Although I suppose...
Oh, wait, so she. Hey.
Of course I'd... See? That's what you get for not holding the sword
Excuse me for probably a...
3?
As I said,
I'm not so sure.
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised.
A Geo Bishop Hatchley?
What she said was this: make sure to get along.
And
5.
Well,
No,
So, you're sick?
Yes.
not really.
Later on, thanks to her, even though the training she's...
I still remember. After that, though,
I had a lot of fun during...
you tried to pretend like
Protector of justice.
ID,
Oh, wait.
UID dia nggak kelihatan ya?
20 years ago.
UID-nya nggak kelihatan.
Oh, there's no
Nggak
need to
kelihatan di YouTube.
although.
Di situ.
When did the Protector...
She had later on. She.
That sounds like her, all right.
Ini juga nggak kelihatan.
It's true. I always want...
But...
Lihat
She's...
UID-nya.
disappeared?
I have no idea. That night, I was celebrating
Buat
when she
apa
still
juga?
didn't appear after a few days.
Papa
Yeah,
probably
jelas
didn't know
juga.
either.
Don't worry. Just like how
We're.
Waktu campaign.
I was at first.
Well, despite everything, you...
Hmm.
I wonder. Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorian.
Well, anyway,
I had a great time.
Anytime.
the script was good. Hey,
What does she mean? On to something. Guess I'll head back.
You're that excited.
I was talking. Ah.
Ini berapa tadi? Oh iya. Dia melakukan.
Let's go meet up with the group! Paimon's really looking forward to today's story.
Random banget Eksplore Genshin. Bisa-bisanya lo nerodomin di dekat pohon.
Looks like everyone's here.
Have you all...
I admire the work.
So this set is...
Unfortunately.
Anyone think Cloran's smile is starting to look...
Well, whatever. If we're worried about a...
Yeah.
Staring at me won't.
What did you say?
Oh, this.
Huh.
Well, I made. Anyway. Wait. Well, it's only a.
Alright, Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's good...
So, you reached an agreement?
Oh, and we'll collect all this stuff.
All right. You collect the treasure and make your way back to the capital with your bag of loot in hand. The city is still in places where...
Thank you, Kai.
The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away, her eyes never leaving your back until you move entirely out of sight.
She's probably...
Should we go find that man again at the square?
Oh, good idea.
Just as you Please wait, distinguished guests. Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to meet you and proceed to politely pay their respects.
Greetings, gentlemen. Are we being invited for afternoon tea?
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our place. It is His Excellency the King who requests to meet with you. Please come with us.
Aduh, tadi Bingsan. Di Arab. Gitu.
Do you think this could be a trap?
Well, we have to investigate the court at some point, right?
I say we go.
After a quick gilded table, the elderly king, he wears above his a man dressed. After a moment,
The king does not...
the king remains esteemed. I've heard. However, seeing that I was
Well, we've... The golem's well... Well...
How did he know?
that
Wait, but
only that.
But that's...
Yeah, that makes...
Maybe so. Yep. What? No. Clad in his
I would like to observe the number.
the guards in the path.
Well, there goes my.
It appears we've been before I decide your fate.
Can't we try to slip away? Or maybe start some kind...
But if we try to fight the...
Don't worry. At least we figured.
Thanks, you...
You allow your. It's only when you stay here. The guards lock the.
wait, sir.
Your voice.
No!
Carve out a new path.
You reach toward your.
What about that knife I hid in my boot?
When did you hide it in there?
When I was thinking about
Rejected.
And the keys to the cell.
Correct.
Oh,
Indeed.
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that statement holds true for me as well.
What? But that's a terrible ending!
Potong ba ya?
Generally speaking,
Oh.
this should be the
Explore
point where the
Genshin
scriptwriter
ini ya.
gives the players some kind of hint
I mean,
that it.
Oh, before I took...
Wait.
Hmm?
Cloran said that sword used to belong to her master, right?
I doubt it. Master left many. I gave you the sword.
Wait. Oh,
After the duel.
before that, after the duel, though, there was a. We were both sad. Whenever I looked back then.
No one can change.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Think.
Looks like the next part of our script is here.
From Cloran's face, Paimon really can't tell if it's good news or bad news.
Water continue. Eventually, suddenly,
Heads up, everyone.
Gather close, everyone.
Ada nggak dia guys?
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity. Shh.
I understand, but
The king has issued a
Execute.
monsters appearing at.
There will be time for infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of me. I could go on, but I think we can all agree that now is not the time for details.
Have you seen our weapons anywhere, sir?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just
Ayo,
behind the
Nyet,
door. Still, these weapons alone won't be enough to defeat. His faction is too powerful to defeat him. You must find a secret vault. It is said that.
You're not coming with us?
No, I'll remain as long as my identity is not.
In that case,
Thank you for your concern. As for the location of the vault,
Apa cuk?
Got it.
all right. Once I open the door, you now have the chance. And
With the help of the guard, you successfully escape the dungeon.
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
Show her new trick! Hey,
Illusion.
Mana lagi tadi? Kita sini.
how about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Public center.
This should be the place marked on the map.
This bit of rock certainly looks suspicious.
I
Wow.
Before you lies.
Well,
Well. Apa ini? Ih. Ah. Dia kemana, Cok? Sama.
what's the matter?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave, you...
Waduh.
Wow, this must be.
But this door.
Huh.
A pattern on a stone door.
Is something wrong, Clarine?
After a long, difficult journey, you find your surroundings are...
That.
We're doing this for the sake of the people.
Linny's right. We need to keep going. The next part of...
Yes. Something feels...
something here, too.
Same here. It worked!
Something just appeared.
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves at the end of each
With?
a key.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
Huh? This, it is said that 4 key. Huh? You hear a few strange noises.
Huh? What's going on?
For the sake of immersion.
But Paimon can still see a little. Oh, right. Sorry.
Suddenly,
There's someone else.
Wait,
you recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now covets.
Oh, so this is just part of the script. Then, well, if
Judging by the way he.
Retreat!
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes.
You got it!
Well then. Ready.
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike is successful.
Is he still standing? Goodness, he sure has a lot of HP.
is it over? Can we open our eyes now?
What about now?
Final strike. Ha!
Kami pakai gini kayak mana caranya?
Well,
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive that look in his eyes.
huh? Oh, wait. Speak your name, guard. Why did you lead us here just to betray us? Is this true? So he's also.
Then I'm even. What do you know?
What's that?
My skills were packed, and what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain. And the Marashose Hunter.
Is he talking?
So that's what.
If you already knew where the.
Because.
Only a true Marashose. As someone who saw.
Okay.
You're sure.
We've been talking about it for so long.
And we've already defeated Florian, right?
What you're.
Then let's open the door together.
All right. Before you, you hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years.
It's
Oh my
okay.
god.
Come on, let's go in. Paimon wants to.
Orang yang main dia dong orang.
Me too.
Masa AI yang main?
Ugh,
A sto-
You,
Maybe the troop.
they provided us.
wait.
Whoa, are you okay?
Halo Bang Dan.
The Marashose hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. One of you seems to understand the significance of the
Suara apa? Nggak ada suaranya dong. Masa nggak ada suara?
So, how are you doing? Do you remember?
Ada
I
aja.
remember now. I brought you here because I wanted to.
You mean these?
Huh?
I could tell something was off the moment.
So the strongest.
I deserve some answer. Everything you said earlier sounded like.
I. The feelings about my father and the other Marshose hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I was angry, bitter that no one remembered them or praised their accomplishments. I don't know when it's.
But if the treasure was all.
I.
From your description, I suspect.
Devorter?
Oh, your master.
No, I've heard of it. I'm just.
Thank you,
Wait,
thank you,
can't-
Bang
The,
Dan.
sea-
My family,
Selalu
my
semangat
father
kok.
but I neglected that too.
the Devorator would be a form. If you lacked the power to
My herd has the power.
And yet.
One of them belonged to my. I know just the only way I could.
I won't comment.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into the stories my father used to tell me about the glory of the heroic Marshose hunters.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud.
Di Genshin muncul
And
asap, Cok.
explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer. Isn't he the true antagonist?
But I've already.
Wake up, Florian. Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be.
Keluarga.
You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. There's nothing special about. Do you still not understand?
You're right.
I wouldn't.
I know.
Good.
Ih, panjang
Then
kali
come with
nih.
me, and help me
Seperti
see
apa
the
tuh?
script.
Huh?
No.
No, I mean.
Then we'll just have to keep writing it.
You mean
Is that really so hard?
you aren't afraid?
I know what my friends are capable of.
Then.
I don't intend to spoil the fun.
They're back!
That took what?
Ahem!
Tone it.
Oh,
I confess.
that little.
That's right. To be perfectly honest, the treasure was
The names of all the Marsha.
Wait, you.
Of course.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. She and her.
So, she was just like.
Oh,
Well, when you put it that way, working as an
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments.
Because they chose to be. To hunt monster.
Then this stone.
That's right. The only time they spoke.
So,
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the stone, the tablet, their legacies.
Father. Thank you, my friend. I implore you
well, I say we let you join.
sounds good to me too. Everyone.
I have no objections, but Mr. Flor.
Huh? He's.
What if. GM.
At first glance, these blades.
So basically, take these with us, right?
Panjangnya
I'll take
sampai
this
kalian.
weapon, since it used to belong to Est. Maybe.
Good idea.
Diskusinya.
I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then. From one archer magician to another.
Paimon's gonna pick.
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing.
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the
I was able to see. We must be extremely.
Then why don't we explore?
Oh. No. We.
I agree with Mr.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point.
Yes. That's what's called. Yes.
All right, you.
Mr. Florian?
Of course.
He had to set up so many.
Finally, You decide to slay the evil sword as you walk away.
Misteri orang lain. Bang Asep itu.
Finally, you arrive at the church.
Asep
As you
Rey.
approach,
Asep Rey
an
itu.
ominous aura.
How strange.
Now, it is time for the final battle.
Let's go.
Florian, wait.
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. You've already been corrupted by the Devorator once. I don't think it's a good
That's exactly what. Yes,
That's too risky.
I understand. The Devorator will have a. You're not like me. This is. Consider it a duel.
Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request. The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again
Jelek
tremble.
dong, Pak.
Let my name echo in song.
There is no escape.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Ada coy lantai. Ada coy. Terus bawa panan bener-bener.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Anjing repain. Suruh ke bawah lagi. Sebut. Barang yang kuat ya. Masih benar ya. Terus kalau udah agak lama paling denger rasa berat. Kita nonton animasi dulu ya guys. Anak kena COVID dia.
So lifelike.
Gokil lo men. Wah, epic sih. Ya nggak apa-apa kok, nggak apa-apa. Benar, sumpah nggak apa-apa.
This foe is not invincible. You hold the treasure, the power to defeat it, in your own 2 hands.
The treasure? You mean... The names! It's the Marshose Hunters' names!
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved
Ya,
until the
goblok
very
Paimon.
end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marashose Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters, I call for aid!
Est, the Marshose Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters. Answer my call!
Udah aja perangnya bang, please nanti ya.
Protector of
Gede
justice
banget
and
soalnya kalau
order.
dilihat tuh.
The hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know. Please, lend us your strength.
Serin.
We have come to answer your summons.
Gokil.
And so, the monsters were eradicated, and the peace soon returned. Some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom, but others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story they will always... Yes,
It's a pretty solid story overall. That final... Oh, right.
Ah,
Yeah, mine nearly scared... Oh, we should probably...
did you have a good...
Of course.
Sure, no...
Then I'll head back for now. I once missed...
You're right.
Well...
Okay, so...
I think it should be
What in...
I was dying of curiosity.
Guess none of us wanted...
What are you all talking about?
Oh, wait. Don't tell me you never... Ugh, this is all my fault. It's not too late.
Bit late for that, don't...
You're saying everything that happened back there wasn't actually part of the script?
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real scripted story to begin with.
What?
So loud.
Hey, you! Get up right now and explain yourself!
Kabur Paimon.
Did Paimon just hear that right? You guys made up that whole last part on the spot? It's not nice to lie to people, but Paimon's gotta admit, that was a really good story, Florian.
Yeah, it was like...
If Paimon knew...
Everything was under...
As if...
Guess I'm just used to it.
You...
As for you,
I know.
I would say, you may have been blind. You'll be far more used...
But
Of course. As far as I'm concerned.
thank you so... Until we meet again.
Speaking of Marashose hunters, what should we do about the treasure in that cave?
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the hunters are remembered. Don't you want that?
No. I am no exception.
That's certainly very...
Wait!
That's because the...
Oh,
Well, I'm...
Oh?
This particular... The names you recited...
So the names have...
Navia.
Huh?
I really appreciate.
All right, anyway.
She ran off.
I should probably head back as well. This story was true.
Nah,
Traveler. Should you.
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create.
lucu banget suaranya.
Still,
A great answer. I'll remember it. Me, the Marashosei hunters. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence.
Kelas. Hidupnya. Capek ya guys. Terus terima kita akhirin ya. Ya. Otsu semuanya.